check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's DiVincenzo in at point guard. And for Milwaukee, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's Green, then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins in at the 2-guard spot. And no shortage of sharp shooters for either of these teams.
And that allows you to be explosive and run up the scoreboard. So this game could be decided just by who's making the most shots. I mean, that's simplistic, but it's true. May the best percentage win.
And it's the Bucks to start out. Antetokounmpo against Randall. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. The 3, and he buries his first look.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Randall outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Here's DiVincenzo. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, that's one of the things about DiVincenzo. He's got great court awareness, including the shot clock.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Green. About a minute played here so far in the first. Pass to Porter. No good from outside.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Randall, pass to Gobert. DiVincenzo on the wing. For 3, Randall. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, Randall was lined up and ready to go. The moment the ball hit his fingers, he got it into his shot motion.
Here's Rollins. Pass to Green. And here is Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. In his last outing, 10 points for him. To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. To the inside. And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Outside, Green. Here's Rollins. Pass to Antetokounmpo. With the drive. Outside, Green. And again, it's the Bucks missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, Julius Randle putting some spice on that jam.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the Connected Cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching the over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch-rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's the perfect addition.
A two-way talent. All right, Shams, thanks very much.
Look at how DiVincenzo burst inside on the drive. Gave the defense no time to set up.
Porter finds Antetokounmpo. Randall with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, BA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special, you have to guard him with the numbers. Back over to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Taking a look at Milwaukee, so far this hasn't been the season they were hoping for, and time is of the essence.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Boy, the hard work inside from Turner paying dividends. A real handful for the defense down low.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
And that one falls for Turner. Around the middle part of the year, Clark. How much are these teams looking to the future?
Well, it's hard not to. I mean, it's human nature to kind of look ahead. Coaches and players that are leaders on their respective teams have to keep themselves and their teammates in the moment. And that's part of the coach's responsibility, I think.
And so Turner nails them both. Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
NBA, that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Could have been called a foul, but Giannis stayed locked in and focused.
Randall on the screen. Edwards for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Outside Porter. Antetokounmpo, a screen on DiVincenzo. Porter's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 6. Pass to DiVincenzo. Up and over Porter. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist by McDaniels.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Here's Rollins. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Rollins. And his scoring average impressive, putting up 17 a game.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Bucks trail by 8. Antetokounmpo surveys. Here's Turner. Check by Randall. Clock at 6. Here's Rollins. Here's Antetokounmpo. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Outside Edwards. Back to Randall. Got it. Randall's got 10 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've gotten all the momentum early on.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And a check on the the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Well, you've got to love the shot selection lately. I mean, this team, the ball is finding the open man.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Porter. Green with a screen on DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Here's Porter. That one's off. Still out of sync.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Edwards finds McDaniels. Turner against Randall. Shoots over Turner. And another basket for Minnesota.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And here's Green from the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Now Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. Now Randall. McDaniels from long range. And the three-pointer goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
It's blocked by Gobert.
That's exactly what Rudy brings to your team on the defensive end.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Green covering. DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Minnesota shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Milwaukee making some changes. Kuzma's checked in for Green. And it's Trent in for Rollins. And then for Minnesota, Reed's checked in for Gobert. Dillingham comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Free throw drops for Randall.
You're looking for a guy that plays with a bit of an edge. Julius Randle is your man. I mean, he's been an all-NBA selection on multiple occasions.
Now here's Trent. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Turner against Reed. Here's Dillingham. Randall inside. Antetokounmpo covering.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
On the wing, Kuzma. McDaniels covering. That shot wide open. Porter's got 6.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Pass to Dillingham. Now here's Randall. Over Antetokounmpo. And it's Randall that time on the assist from Dillingham. 17 points in the game.
He's 7 out of 9 from the field to start off. Great output.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Back to Porter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
One of the things Porter Jr. has done is really improved as a decision-maker. Excellent pick-and-roll action there.
Reed passes to Randall. Over Antetokounmpo. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Off to a blazing hot start. Already 8 for 10 and really carrying the load for this team.
Antetokounmpo outside. Inside, Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title card.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats. He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
To the paint. And again, Julius Randle. Randle's got 23.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Randle, good.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Outside Porter. Pass to Trent. Kuzma outside. He buries it from 3. Kuzma's got 5 points.
A reliable stretch forward. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
Here's Dillingham. And here's Randle. Antetokounmpo covering. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Dillingham. Now McDaniels. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 6 points for him.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easy. At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And so it's Minnesota, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. Back to the game after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Gary Trent, Kyle Kuzma out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Gary Harris, and it's Anthony in at the 1. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
For Randle, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
Portis with it. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Kuzma finds Anthony. Portis outside from the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Pass to Reed. Anthony against Conley. And here's Randle. It's stolen by Kuzma. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Trent from long range. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Conley looking for an opening. Randle inside. Kuzma on him. That one drops for him. Randle's got 29.
You know, Randle has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
Trent outside. On the wing, Anthony. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Kept moving and found an opening, staying active. Anthony grinding for that bucket in tight.
Outside Conley. Randall, a screen on Anthony. Clark outside. Here's Dillingham. No points yet from behind the arc. Anthony grabs the board.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Randall, a screen on Portis. Here's Reed. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Milwaukee. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Harris passes to Anthony. Portis with a screen on Conley. Here's Anthony. Trent on the wing. There's the triple. Clark grabs the board. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Pass to Dillingham. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Now here's Randall, defended by Kuzma. And it's Randall with the jam.
And when he's in the zone, it's very hard to slow down Julius Randle on the offensive end. I mean, he's got serious power to his game.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Kuzma for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. They led by as many as 18. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Trent, the pass to Portis. Oh, and Reed with a block.
What a denial that time by Reed. Excellent body control on that block.
Anthony against Conley. For 3, Randall. No good that time. The Bucks trail by 12. Pass to Anthony. Now here's Portis. This one for 3. He drops it from range. Portis has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Kuzma. Green's checked in for Harris. And it's Rollins in for Trent. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Dillingham. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. They've got a 9-point lead. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Edwards for 3. Anthony Edwards reigns one in.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Antetokounmpo outside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Bucks trail by 10. Down low. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo. He
is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Edwards looking it over. Randall against Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup. Randall's got 10 points in the quarter.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pass to Rollins. Back to Antetokounmpo. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Here's McDaniels. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
6 to shoot. Rollins passes to Turner. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Conley. And here's McDaniels. And here's Edwards outside. Knocks down the long J. Edwards has got 9.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his 2nd this quarter.
Anthony with a screen on Edwards. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo showing his range.
Take a look at who got fired up by that last 3. Giannis says, I can do that too.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. McDaniels from long range. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Green. From deep 3-point land. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Randall outside. Conley, a screen on Green. For 3, Randall knocks down the triple. Randall's got 38 points.
Randall's pretty skilled as the screener or ball handler in those sets. That's pretty good versatility on display.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Bucks. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo comes in for Conley. Now here's Porter. 9 points in the game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Reed. And the Bucks miss again.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Gobert. No made baskets yet. And here's Edwards outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's a screen by Turner. Antetokounmpo against McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. And then Turner with the dunk.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. From 13. Outside Reed. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Bucks.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Green against McDaniels. Green, the pass to Turner. Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
He's off on the first.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
To the middle. Here's Reed. Outside McDaniels. Reed sets a screen. Misses the three.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
DiVincenzo against Porter. Here he goes. And there it is for him. Porter's got 11.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Minnesota leading by 7. Now DiVincenzo. 9 points in the game. Pass to Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. Knocks it down from distance. 12 points for him.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Antetokounmpo finds Turner. Here's Porter. Again, the Bucks, good for 2.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
McDaniels inside. Green covering.
The length that McDaniels brings gives him an advantage against the smaller defender, sometimes drawing a foul like he did there.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
And both free throws good for McDaniels.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Picked by Gobert. It could go. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's Minnesota up 10. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
The score and our effort, our offense. They're just playing harder. They're more physical. They're tougher. Honestly, we're very lucky right now.
Lots to improve on in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They're not playing with urgency, especially on the glass. Shots go up and they're just waiting. Go after the rebound.
Yeah, got to get those elbows up at least 2 inches. The refs can't see everything.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
When I look at Milwaukee, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year. Their fan base was fired up, but it just hasn't come together.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Julius Randle has been sensational.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Minnesota leading by 10. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. McDaniels at the 3 with Randle at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
Just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever, and now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And they pick up 2.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Pass to DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark. The Bucks trail by 11. And stolen by Edwards. Now here's Randle. The 3. Gobert passes to McDaniels. The 3, DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
The number 1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it. And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. 6 on the shot clock. Shot is up. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Here's Randle, and connects on the 9-footer. Randle's got 40 points.
Down low, Randle can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Pass to Randle. Outside Edwards. 11 feet out. Outside McDaniels. There's the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. McDaniels got 11.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Antetokounmpo outside. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Pass to McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. To the inside, and stolen by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Randle, and it's Randle with the jam.
That's what forcing turnovers will do for you. Gobert turning defense into offense.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Antetokounmpo with it. 27 points for him. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here to see the numbers for Naz Reid.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here's Porter. 13 points in the game. Antetokounmpo finds Porter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And another miss by Milwaukee.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
The Bucks trail by 15. Here's Porter. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Porter's got 15.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Outside Edwards. Gobert on the high post. Outside McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Randall on the screen. 3-pointer. McDaniels can't hit.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
And that one's good. Green. And so Randall will bring it up for the T-Wolves. They led by as many as 18. Pass to Edwards. And they double up Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now Randall. Back to Daniels for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. And there's the lob. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Edwards can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Inside, Turner takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Give him 8 points now.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
DiVincenzo against Porter. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Nails the wide open jumper. Edwards has got 11.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Pass to Porter from downtown. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Outside McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Edwards for 3. Oh, the response. Edwards, a 3 of his own.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
Porter looks it over. Turner, a screen on DiVincenzo. Porter from outside. Rebound Minnesota. Now Now here's McDaniels. He's got 17. Pass to DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Puts up a three. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities.
Left side, Edwards. For three, DiVincenzo. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. DiVincenzo's got 6 points in the quarter. The Bucks trail by 15. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 27. Turner, a screen on Randall. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And Antetokounmpo is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Burns you with his scoring and passing ability.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Turner against Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall on the screen. And another three from Minnesota.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Porter's shot is off.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Now Randall. He's guarded by Porter. Releases. Counted. Randall's got 44.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Milwaukee making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Turner. Kuzma comes in for Green. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Rollins. And then for Minnesota, Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Julius Randle. And Conley subbed in for Edwards. The Timberwolves lead by 16. Outside Conley, pass to Reed. The three is up. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by Reed.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Portis. Reed defending. Puts up the 8-footer, and Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
This is Portis in his comfort zone, scoring deep inside.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Reed, a screen on Porter. Outside Reed, fires from deep. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
DiVincenzo against Trent. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Count that bucket. Kuzma's got 7 points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Reed. 5 to shoot. And it's in there. Reed's got his first basket.
You can't allow Reed to get that kind of positioning. He's got great touchdown there.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Minnesota in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis.
Oh! Wow.
Get out of the way! How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Randall against Antetokounmpo. Randall, good.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
The Bucks trail by 13. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Randall on the screen. And here's Dillingham from the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Kuzma outside to the middle. Portis. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Conley. The 3-ball. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Portis. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Clark. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Randall, pass to Clark. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Bucks trail by 10. Here's Portis for 3. Randall pulls down the board.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall's a bruiser now. The willingness to be physical inside, a big part of Randall's game.
Out to Anthony. 4-3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 9th assist of the game now. Outside Conley. Clark outside. Pass to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. And the Bucks making a change here. Turner's checked in. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Anthony outside. Pass to Kuzma. Trent outside. And here's Anthony. Clock at 6. Kuzma down low. Working on Clark. Basket counts.
Yeah, give credit to Kuzma for taking the contact so well. excellent work powering the shot through.
Randall outside. Pass to Reed. Outside Conley. And here's Randall. Antetokounmpo covering. Back to Conley. The three is up. Fires in the triple.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win. That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Clark. Randall deciding where to go with it. Oh, connects again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Randall against Antetokounmpo. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They're making a concerted effort in the second half to go inside, trying to close that gap on the scoreboard.
Milwaukee making some changes. Green's checked in for Kuzma. Rollins comes in for Trent. And it's Porter Jr. in for Anthony. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley.
Shooting one.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. Here's Dillingham. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. To the paint. Here's Dillingham. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists in the game.
Unselfish, good vision, nice dime by Julius.
Here's Rollins. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Checked by Randall. Antetokounmpo against Randall. And he's going for the oop here. And that'll be Milwaukee's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bucks able to keep the possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. And here's Milwaukee now. They trail by 9.
He's delivering for his team when it matters most.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the fourth.
DiVincenzo finds Gobert. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Randall inside. Antetokounmpo covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, DiVincenzo. The shot that time not on target. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Pass to Rollins. Porter from outside. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Randall outside. Now Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. Good! That's another bucket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Porter with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo fighting through the contact.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Outside, DiVincenzo. For 3, Randall connects from downtown. Randall's got 55.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. No good with the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Rollins. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Turner. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And here's Edwards outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Edwards, the pass to Randall. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randall heading to the line now.
Julius Randall, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Porter against DiVincenzo. Randall left side. Another one falls. Amazing. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Turner. Here's Rollins. Green for 3. Cleared away by Edwards.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Randall outside. Edwards against Porter. Edwards so good inside.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. An 11-point game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Turner against Gobert. Green outside. He shoots. Cleared away by Edwards. The Timberwolves lead by 9. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Edwards. Edwards taking on all comers.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Now on to Kumpo. Oh, look out! Giannis, unbelievable!
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Edwards. Down it goes!
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Now Porter. Tosses it up. And he buries the jumper.
Clearly, Porter Jr. is fired up right now. He's not holding anything back on the offensive end, letting it all hang out.
1:09 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's McDaniels. He gets two from the low post.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Timberwolves.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first two meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Julius Randle.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Randle with a steal. DiVincenzo. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Porter against DiVincenzo. Yes! Using that window! And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And again, 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Dante, you won state titles in high school, 2 national titles at Villanova, and now a growing role in the NBA. What has been the secret to your success?
It's my ability to adapt. Different teams, different dynamics of different teams, and just my ability to adapt to that team and fit.
Sky's the limit, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Julius Randle.